Good morning, veterans. I'm at it again. Actually recorded this message this morning already once, but I didn't have the volume turned on or my microphone turned on, so none of the audio got captured. So what I got on and wanted to talk about today is VSOs, Veteran Service Organizations, and when you apply for VA disability and your application for VA disability. All right. So if you're in the military or a veteran and you want to apply for VA disability in order to receive compensation and also get your treatment, all right, first thing you need to know is never go directly to the VA. That's just my advice, and I think it's good and sound advice, and I'm sure many veterans will agree. Your best move is to first go to and join a Veteran Service Organization, VSO. Veteran Service Organizations are like the VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars, VFW. Also the DAV, and I'm a member of the DAV. DAV is Disabled American Veterans. And if you don't like either of those two, you have the Order of the Purple Heart, and you do not have to have a Purple Heart to be a member of the Order of the Purple Heart. And the Wounded Warrior Project, WWP. All right, these are examples of veteran service organizations, and I highly recommend, if you're going to file for VA disability payments, that you utilize one of them. Do not go directly to the Veteran Benefits Administration in order to file for your VA disability. All right, and then first off, there's documents that you'll need to file for a VA disability. Let's say you're a veteran or you're in the service, active duty right now. You can start and file up to 12 months prior to your ETS or retirement date. You need to do that because it takes about a year before you'll receive a payment. Okay, so you want to get the process started. All right, you're going to need copies of your medical documentation. All those things that you plan to claim on your VA 22 form, whatever it is, and you can Google it. Thank God for Google, because you can find anything. You type in VA disability claim form PDF into Google, it's going to pull up the PDF files that you need to make to file your claim. Also, be sure the dates are the most recent dates of that file that you pull up. Fill out those documents. You can do it on your own in handwriting, or you could type into them on your PDF file on your computer. Or you can just wait until you get to a DAV office or a Veteran Service Organization office, and they will help you file the document. Now, you don't need your entire medical record. So most time people will walk in with a stack of paper, and I have a stack of paper that stands about 1.5 feet tall. All right, 1.5 feet tall of paper. You don't need all those documents when you go in to file your first claim. What you need to do is go in with the minimum, explaining exactly when you went to treatment for whatever you're claiming, what kind of treatment you received, and the diagnosis and prognosis and so forth. Okay, all your surgeries or whatever. Then what you're going to do is allow the VA to access those files. So that takes some memory on your part. You need to remember what clinics and hospitals you were treated at, because you need to supply that information to the VA and the proper request forms so they can get that documentation from those clinics. So you're going to supply that information to the Veteran Service Organization, and they're going to help you get those documents. Or you can go get those documents on your own. You could either go in person, or you can send a letter to them explaining who you are and so forth, and why you want the release of information. So it is release of information. Okay, so there's my little spiel on how to file for VA disability. You got to get the proper documentation, turn in the proper files, but by all means, go to a VSO, Veteran Service Organization. They will help you file. Also, when you go through a VA Veteran Service Organization, they help you file, but normally, instead of getting denied your claim, normally you will get some type of rating. 0 is still a rating. 0 is still a rating in this system. So if you get a 0, you don't get pay, but you do get in the system. All right? Thank you, and take very good care of yourselves.